Quick update. Catrina and Angel, not home yet. David did not get to see them the rest of this month. Don't really understand why, since the only High School Musical I could find was at Northwest High School, and it was not this last weekend. I got the calendars and I looked in all the high school calendars. But what disturbs us most about the last visit is Angel broke her silence. That's not what disturbs us. That is woohoo, yay! But she tried to tell the TFI social worker and David what Sheila and Jeff Crabtree has done to them. Okay, Catrina, reminder, you cannot tell what Sheila and Jeff has done to us. Kansas is part of breaking the silence on domestic violence, which includes child abuse. So usually good things aren't kept quiet. Only bad things are. And we know that abusers always threaten their victims, and they must stay quiet about what they are doing. I think Sheila and Jeff are part of the Kansas with Department of Children and Families. But Jeff Crabtree also works for the Department of Defense. So how does it sit with him that Kansas is violating constitutional rights, and him and his wife lied in the court and in court documents in order to keep our children out of our home? I know when David was in the military, which is part of DOD, if we lied on anything that important, we'd lose our job. But there can also commit a crime, child abuse. They are abusing our daughters, emotionally, physically, and they are medically neglecting them. Plus sending them to a dentist that ties children down, watches porn. Real good choices, Kansas. Wow. Want our daughters home before Reformation. Working on it very diligently. Now, we are in an election year. Kansas election has been making it in the national news. Senator Moran is the only U.S. elected official who has met with me face-to-face to discuss issues. That is so sad. What are the other ones hiding? Pat Roberts is on the committee that controls Child Abuse Prevention and Treatment Act. Did he make it to those meetings? From what I'm seeing, he missed a lot of meetings. Oh, I'm a Republican. Yeah. Governor Brownback. Shame, shame, shame. A whole bunch of shame on you. You are a wolf in sheep's clothing. DCF and Sedgwick County Juvenile Court are violating our religious rights, and so are you, because you are the head of Department for Children and Families. So stop talking about other people violating religious rights until you stop violating religious rights and you stop DCF from violating religious rights. Oh yeah, the only way you can do that with our family is you gotta send the daughters home. You gotta send Angel and Catrina home. I already looked that one up. And yes, you can do that. But why won't they speak on the issues of the corruption in DCF, Kansas violating federal law Title 31 U.S. Code 3730 false claims. Because for DCF and Sedgwick County Juvenile Court to get the most money through CAPTA, they have to lie in the court documents and in federal documents. This is a federal law being busted. Everybody from the U.S. Senate and U.S. House says, if you can find a law, not just a program, but a law, federal law, that the state is violating, they can help you. Okay, I've told you about this law. Start getting busy before the UN does, because have sent stuff off to the UN, hoping they will help, because we have asked for precautionary measures and urgent that they come home now for religious and medical reasons. So candidates, what are you going to do about the corruption that's going on in DCF? U.S. representatives, what are you going to do about CAPTA, that the states are using that program to get the most federal money by wrongfully removing children from their homes? These children have special needs, and some are low income, and some just are low income. What are you going to do? How are you going to stop the states from violating constitutional rights? Children need your protection. The U.S. has protected other countries' children, but refuses to protect American children. And the thing is, my husband David is a retired Air Force veteran. David is an Air Force veteran, a disabled Air Force veteran. The court says it would be very easy for them to take his rights because he is a disabled vet. So the states feel it's okay for these people to risk their lives, get injured, and hey, thanks for serving our country, protecting our rights, but now we're going to take your children because they're now going to bring us the money. And we're going to violate your constitutional rights that you fought for everybody else to have, but you're not going to be allowed to have them. The best way for the U.S. to show respect and for the states to show respect to the veterans is stop the constitutional rights violations, stop taking veterans' children who are not being abused or neglected. Send them home and make sure you tell all veterans and all active duty reservists and guards that you truly appreciate what they are doing for you and for everybody in this country. The only way this economy is going to recover is you have got to stop the rights violations and the harming and killing of the children here in the United States. Thank you. Remember to vote, but look at which representatives in the U.S. and in your state are truly, truly doing what is best for you and for our country.